Tonight, the plug pulled on yet another Tennessee hospital that's been on life support, only adding to the state's rural health care crisis.
Officials say lives will be lost because of it. News Channel 5's Chris Conte is in Carroll County with this emergency at the ER.
There are a little more than 5,000 people here in McKenzie, Tennessee. Last year, their median income was just $32,000. And losing their only hospital isn't just going to cost economically. Officials say it will cost lives.
This is a major blow, major blow.
The shift to fall in McKenzie has brought with it an unwelcomed season of change.
I just hate to see it happen in this area.
At Bobby G's Diner, the only thing Dr. Ann Hames and other residents were talking about today.
It would be nice sometimes if Memphis or Nashville cared about us.
Was the impending closure of McKenzie Regional Hospital.
It's just another blow in a series of blows. There's a lot of empty buildings around town that have the weeds growing up.
For 44 years, this hospital has been a lifeline for this community. But in recent years, it's been on life support, losing $3 to $4 million a year.
This area is already depressed. It's already in poverty. And stuff like this is just going to make it worse and worse and worse.
With no warning, in July, the hospital's owner, Tenova Health, announced they would be closing the facility for financial reasons.
It's a healthcare desert. There just aren't as many clinics here. There's not as many providers. And so access to healthcare is much more difficult.
On Saturday at midnight, 200 people will lose their jobs.
It's been really sad. It's been hard. It's like a death.
Including Dr. Joe Hames, who's been McKenzie's medical director for the last 18 years.
It's hard for me to believe that it's just going to be an empty building, after tomorrow night.
Without the hospital, patients suffering from strokes or heart attacks will now be forced to drive 20 to 30 minutes away in an emergency. Are you worried that people are going to die because of this?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Jill Holland is the mayor of McKenzie.
Our hospital has been an anchor in this town for 44 years. And of course, without it, it's like losing a right arm.
It's a problem crippling rural Tennessee communities. From the Mississippi River to the Smoky Mountains, more than a dozen hospitals have closed in the last 2 years.
To know that these people who struggle and work so hard are going to have one more disadvantage for them just because of where they were born or where they happen to live. And it's not right. It
may not be right, but in McKenzie, Tennessee, this is a permanent season of change.
It's just going to be sad. It's going to be sad.
Ambulance drivers will now be the first and sometimes only line of defense in an emergency. EMTs are being trained how to deliver babies because McKenzie Regional was the only birthing center within a 3-county radius. In Carroll County this evening, Chris Conte, News Channel 5.